Manhattan, and you're watching Lights Out.
This is Lights Out. I'm Faisal Khan, and this man, well, you've seen him quite a few times on our channel, Mr. James Kenneth Branch.
Kenneth, my new name.
Ken, like, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of talk about
yeah. From the what's it called? Barbie.
The Barbie doll. Yeah. How you doing?
Not bad. How are you? All right?
Not bad. What have you been up to?
Just training hard. Just ticking over now. We're fully in camp now. 3 weeks away. Before we go again. Before we win my second fight.
You know, originally you were supposed to be fighting this Saturday on the Cameron Davis undercard.
Yep.
It's been changed. How come it's been changed?
For no real reason. It's just helping me just really sell out in Leicester or out in Brentwood. There's only one place I'd rather. It's so much better for me, so much better for my fans, people buying tickets off me and stuff. You know, so it just suited me more to be on that show. You know.
Yeah.
So I think Frank and Martin spoke, and that was it. I was on the Brentwood show, went in the yard.
So rather than a trip down Leicester, it's up the road.
We all thought it was going to be an away day, didn't we? But it's we're at home again.
I take it the brigade must be buzzing.
Oh, they were firing when they said that. They didn't have to sort out in the hotels.
How's training camp been going?
Yeah, training's been good. Training's been very well. Been lots of sparring, good training, nice and fit. I feel like razor, to be honest. I feel razor sharp already. I can't wait when I start ticking over and tapering down.
Do you remember what you said to me last night on WhatsApp when I messaged you?
What'd you say?
No. Do you remember what you said? When I messaged you on WhatsApp, you said something.
What did I say?
You said something that I was like, is this James? I'm sure. You said to me, I goes, how you doing? How's camp going? And you said, someone's getting knocked out on October 20th. So,
I'll threaten to spark everyone.
what have you been doing different in training camp this time round?
No, we're doing nothing different. To be honest with you, I just feel good. I'm settling in. There ain't no. As I said last time, that whole process leading up to fighting O2, my debut, I had a lot of pressure on me, a few things going on that. Like there was a lot of nerves and that. Like I ain't got just now I feel like I'm used to it. I've got the first one out of the way.
Yeah.
My feet are firmly on the ground now, you know. And the show's moving. The show started, so I'm going to go in there and I'm going to do a number.
Any news on an opponent?
No news on an opponent. Hopefully he's still in the cemetery.
Well, look, in the ring it doesn't matter as long as who
doesn't
it is.
Matter. It doesn't matter who it is. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to do the same job on whoever it is.
What are you looking to do different this time round?
Nothing.
Just same.
I've got a style that's always been my style, suiting. Obviously, I think I need to work on things. Maybe then, when I break them up, putting it on them and finishing them. Obviously, I think people would like to see me finishing them off a little bit more. I think people would like to see, but they're going to be no different. I go in there and I'll outbox everyone, and that will be that's been my same pattern through the amateurs, and that'll be my same pattern all the way through the professionals. Going there and outbox everyone.
James, take no offence for what I'm about to say.
Yep.
I do a lot of reading on the sport boxing.
Yep.
Done a lot of reading on your fight. You know, reading all a lot of comments. A lot of people saying a lot of showboating.
Yep.
Not able to finish.
Yep.
I know you got to be professional. I know that sometimes you have to put up with that in boxing. But how do you deal with like when you get criticised for not doing certain things in a boxing ring?
It's a funny one, isn't it? Because I can sort of half understand what people say, but who are they? Who are they?
Yeah.
Well, if we put them in the ring with me, I'll do an absolute number on them and all. Do you know what I mean? So I don't even mean it like that. It's just
be careful what you say.
No. They're not boxing people.
It's part and parcel of the game,
they're not boxing people. You know what I mean? They're not. They're just critics. It's part of the game. You just take it on the chin. I had a lot of criticism. You gave a lot of criticism, and you get a lot of compliments. And a lot of people questioned me how brilliant it was and stuff. People like seeing the show, but everyone likes different things. It's like with judges and that. Some people say, well, how did that person judge that fight? How did that person judge that fight? Well, everyone enjoys different things in boxing. Do you know what I mean? The different sides of sport. People enjoy different styles more than others. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't really take no offence to it. I appreciate what everyone's saying, and I would like to try and make everyone happy, but I can't make everyone happy. So if you don't like it, then no problems.
It's a 4-rounder, right?
Yeah, 4 rounds.
So more rounds the better, or are we perhaps looking for that knockout?
We'll see. Listen, if it comes, it comes. I'm never ever going to be a person to go in there and say, about knocking them out. It's not a big thing to me. I get in the ring fit enough to do the rounds to win. The only thing that matters is winning. All no matter what.
Yeah, obviously at the yard features on that show.
Yep.
Dubois Sadiq versus Zach Chelly is that's a very good fight as well. So yeah, listen, round the corner from you, it's important that you go out there and just get the win on your record. There's been a lot happening in boxing. I've just come from the Fury Wilder press conference myself.
Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it? It's very exciting.
A lot of people are saying don't take the fight yet, Tyson. Some people are saying take the fight. Looking at it with the layoff and the last 2 fights, do you think he's taking it a bit too soon, or do you think it's the right move?
I don't know, it's a hard one, isn't it? Because when you got like all them millions being offered to you, and if he feels he's ready, I don't know if he is taking it for the money. I'm not too sure. A lot of people saying he is. I don't think he is. I think he's a very, very talented fighter. He's got a very unique style about him. I don't know. I think he can do it. I think he can win. I like everything about him. I think with Wilder's coming at him swinging and that, it could be walking onto it. You know, Wilder could be walking onto trouble. I'm not too sure. It just depends. It just depends how he holds up on the night. We'll see. I don't know.
Do you think, you're looking at that fight, do you think that's going to be Deontay Wilder's toughest fight yet?
100%. Well, maybe not physically, because as you say, or as you were just saying about me, Tyson Fury don't really stop big fighters, does he?
Yeah.
Fury's known for going points, decision, points, decision, points, decision. It's just technically, he's just a very, very good and very awkward. He's just an awful night's work to be dealing with. You know, definitely Wilder's toughest fight.
So do you think the same type of performance that you're putting against Klitschko is exactly the same type of performance you're putting against Wilder?
If he boxes like that, I think if he boxes how he boxes Klitschko and boxes like that, sprays the sharp like that, he'll beat Wilder.
How much credit have you got to give Frank Warren for getting that fight when, you know?
Frank Warren don't get the credit. He does deserve to get the credit. He makes all these fighters, and Frank's the man. He's been in it how many years? He knows what he's doing. He's switched on, and probably switched on more than any other promoter. But obviously, he doesn't get the credit recognition. Obviously, you've got other promoters doing very good things as well, you know. But Frank knows what he's doing.
I'm going to move you away from the future fights we've got coming up. I'm going to take you out of the ring as well for a bit. Now, obviously, it's the early stages of your career, yeah? Talk to me about the do's and the don'ts of boxing. Like, what have you seen that's made you think, I can't be doing that in boxing? And what is it that you're looking to stay away from, like the negative sides, the bad sides, and what is it that you want to give back to like your local community and to young kids coming up in boxing at the moment?
I want to be like, I want to be in my area, not even just for my area, for the country. I want to be someone that they look up to, and I want to be. I've always said it, and I'll never change. I want to be a star. I really do. I think I can. I think I've got the traits to be able to make it. You know. I want to give back to everyone. I want to give back to everyone, and especially the people that have invested a lot of time with me and stuff. You know. So yeah, the do's and the don'ts. It's just. I think it's very important to keep your feet on the ground when you're boxing.
Yeah.
I think it's very easy to get carried away when you're getting a couple of wins and that and getting a bit of hype behind you, but I think, and I've seen firsthand from like other fighters that I knew growing up with and that and training with, when they turn pro and they start winning a few fights, like they just change, like they just change and let it all get carried away with you, and I think it's very important not to be like that.
Yeah.
You know?
You know when obviously before you turned pro, was it Frank Warren that approached you, or was it the other way around? Or?
No, so obviously, because my decision, the promoter don't know when you're turning over, but I knew I could have gone to Frank whenever, you know what I mean? And it was the same. I could have gone to any promoter and got a deal with any promoter, really, but I could have. Well, 100% I could have got a deal with any promoter, but just I thought it was a good story, you know. Obviously, my dad was with Frank Warren, and everything that happened. My dad was trained by Martin Bowers. So it was all a good story, you know. Then my dad didn't make it, but I come through and finish it off, you know.
Yeah.
With Martin and Frank.
And how happy are you with Frank and Martin?
It all seems good. Everything seems to be going well. I mean, it's touch wood. I can't knock nothing that's gone on. I'd like to have boxed again, boxed a couple of times by now, but it's been the end of the season, so we've been out of season, so it is what it is, you know.
Obviously, you mentioned we've got the fight in a couple of weeks, and October 20th. Are we expected to fight again sometime this year? December.
100%.
Whereabouts on that? When?
Don't know where that'll be. Don't know. I think it'll be a big show.
Yeah.
I think it'll be better than a big show, but I'm not too sure. I don't know anything about it yet. But obviously, it's just one. For me, it's one fight at a time, you know.
Yeah.
So it'll be October, then hopefully December.
Obviously, the first few stages of a boxer's career, especially a British boxers, to like target the British outright. You know, the Commonwealth, the British, the Lonsdale. Yeah. Second fight coming up, third fight hopefully in December. You can win these next two. You know, get one more out of the way early January, February. When can you start thinking about the British outright?
The titles, obviously, you got to look. You got the southern area, you got the English first.
Yeah.
Obviously, you go for it. Just depends. It depends. I'm in no rush, as I say as well. I know. I always say it, but I am such a young professional, especially at cruiserweight. If you ever look around the rankings, you don't get no one as young as me. So, I take my time. I fully believe I can get in there and beat them and do a job. I've beat a lot of these pros now already when I was an amateur, you know. But it's about taking my time. I'm in no rush. This is a marathon, not a sprint, as I've said before. Yeah, we'll see. We'll keep going. We'll get 4, 5, 6. It's gonna come. It's gonna come because I am the level above. I'm a class above, you know. So obviously it's gonna come. It's gonna come sooner rather than later. But I'm in no rush.
You obviously got the British champion, the Commonwealth champion, Lawrence Okoli in the division. You fought him twice in the amateurs, didn't you?
Yeah, boxed twice. Yeah.
There's one apiece.
One apiece.
Is that something you got your eye on? Maybe a third or final fight in the pros?
Of course I have. Of course I have. Naturally, we want a winner. You know, it still breaks me up to this day to say I lost. You know, it kills me inside to even admit that. You know what I mean? But of course, we decide. Imagine down the line that what a show that'll be. You know,
Yeah.
two big characters. I'm a big character. Lawrence is a big character. There's history. It makes a massive show, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 100%. And what did you make of his performance against Matty Askin?
It was a horrible fight to watch. Lawrence has done well. He's only had 10 fights in it, so he's done brilliant to be British champion in 10 fights.
Yeah. He's had some tough tests as well, hasn't he?
It is a tough test. Watkins, Chamberlain, there were some good fights, there's some good wins. He's done well. I weren't the best performance, but at the end of the day, he won.
Got the job done. Yeah.
That's all that matters, isn't it?
Exactly. Obviously, sticking on the cruiserweight division, your division, Usyk Bellew, November.
Be good, wouldn't it? Yeah,
he's proved a lot of people wrong so many times, Tony Bellew. Do you think he's got one more dance in him?
Yeah, he'd go and he'd do a good effort, but there's levels to this, you know. What a lot of people don't realise is there's levels to this sport. David A ain't the same David A that he was 10 years ago,
Yeah.
you know. There's levels to this sport. See Usyk, he's the cream of the crop, you know what I mean? He's a beautiful, slick southpaw. Once again, he is not a knockout merchant. He wins all these fights on points and that, but it's an art. Boxing's an art. Hitting and not getting hit. That's what a lot of people don't realise, and he's mastered the art. So I think he's one too many for Bellew. I'd love to see Bellew win though. Obviously, being a fellow English, you know what I mean? Fellow English fighter. I'd love to see him win. And Tony Bellew's someone I look up to. Like, he's the same weight as me. Looking at things he's done, where he's come from.
Yeah.
You know, but I think it's just one too many for him this time.
So you don't think Tony Bellew could beat Alexander?
If he hits him, listen, Tony Bellew hits so hard. If he hits him, it's over. But I just think he's going to really struggle. I think he really is going to struggle. But I hope I eat my words, so I really do hope I'm wrong. I'd love to see him do it.
Do you know what I think the beauty of Tony Bellew is? Is that so many people, like, and even I've done it in the past,
Just write him off.
we just like, when he first fought David Haye, I was 50-50 on it. Because I knew David Haye wasn't the exact same fight as he was a long time ago. And then, the second fight, I always had him winning.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think this time I'm going to go with Bellew. I just love the fact that a lot of people write him off, they don't give him the credit that he deserves.
Yeah,
he's very smart as well, Tony Bellew.
That stimulates him as well, doesn't it? Like, you can see that really does stimulate him, being written off by everyone. Like, he actually does like being written off by everyone. He likes to be the underdog. But that Usyk is class.
Yeah.
He really is. He's one of, for an idol, like, he's my idol. The way he boxes, southpaw, slick. He's fantastic.
What did you make of Callum Smith's win over George Groves on Friday night?
Good win, yeah. I think he's got a lot of miles on his clock now, George Groves, isn't he? He's been round the block a couple of times, isn't he? I think he's had some hard fights. DeGale, Froch twice, Baddy Jack. They're hard fights. Chris Eubanks Jr. Then you still got people like he's boxed other tough fighters such as like Paul Smith, people like that. Like they're hard fights. He's had it hard, isn't he? So I think it was just one too many. I think it was just once again one too many for him, you know. And I wanted Groves to win. I did want Groves to win. I like Groves. I look up to him, like all the things he'd done. And I remember them couple of fights for Froch. They were unbelievable, weren't they? Remember the atmospheres and that. It was fantastic.
80,000 at Wembley.
Yeah, like that's what set the tone, really, wasn't it? Well, all the big shows and stuff. That one there, when that come back, I just think, yeah, he got clipped. Callum Smith is massive for the weight, and he's so strong.
Yeah.
He just got caught, and that's boxing, isn't it? It can just. You could be winning, you could be miles up. Just one takes one shot, and it's a game changer, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you was like in the corner on George Groves, I don't know if he was one of his trainers or he's part of Team George Groves. What would you say to him now? Would you say retire? Would you say keep on going, push for another?
It depends on the fighter and his aspirations, really, doesn't it? Really. So it depends. If you look at it, there's probably still is some big fights for him out there. So. Yeah. Maybe the world title days are over. We've got a couple of fights left. Go and make a few million, go and make some more millions and see it off, you know, or you could be happy there. I did hear that if he would have won, he was going to call it a day.
Yeah.
Wasn't he? He said he was going to retire if he won the Muhammad Ali trophy. So, I don't know, it's just down to him, his aspirations. I think he's got a family, he's got some kids at home. It's just down to how he's feeling, isn't it? And obviously down to his financial situation.
Yeah, 100%. You mentioned the Muhammad Ali trophy. What have you made of that tournament, and is that something one day you might want to get involved in?
Yeah, it's been good, hasn't it? It's actually that's been really good, but I think the only problem is it drags out for too long.
Yeah. It's very hard to get, if obviously quarters, finals, semi-finals, finals. It's so hard to do it all within the space of a year.
Yeah, it is hard to do it all in the space of a year, but I think it is a very good, like that cruiserweight one turned out to be fantastic. Especially now that the winner of that won every single belt. Like, that is unbelievable. And the super middleweights, there were good super middleweights in. I think the Sauerlands, they're going for the best of every division as well, aren't they? So they're going for it. So I think it's good. They're putting in the best in with the best.
If you mentioned every division, if they did a heavyweight division, and I don't know, let's say they took the champions out, they took Fury out, they threw in Dillian White, Chisora, Takam, Pulev, all these, maybe even Jarrell Miller. Joyce. If they had 8 fighters from the heavyweight division, who do you think would win it? Bear in mind I mentioned Dillian White's in there as well.
Got to say Daniel Dubois or not?
Well, let's put Daniel Dubois in there as well. Could even put
Nathan. I know Dubois only 20.
You could even put Nathan Gorman in there as well.
Yeah. I was saying this the other day. I know Dan's only 20, but he really is. I think he can go on to be the future. Dan can.
Yeah.
At the minute, currently, who would I probably go for? Well, like outside of the champions, does Fury come under as the champions?
So I wouldn't put Fury in there.
I don't know. Huey Fury, I think, is a big problem.
Fury in there as well.
He's got a very good style about him.
Pulev, Dillian White would also
Joyce. I'll probably go with Joyce.
You'd think Joyce would beat them all? I
think Joyce is just he's just built a bit differently. Like technically, he's not the most sound of fighters, but he's just so strong. Just keep going like a machine, and he just keep going and going and coming. You watch him back in them WSB, like his fitness levels are unbelievable. I think he's going to wear a lot of fighters out, and he's such a big man.
Yeah. So one day maybe you'll just go to World Boxing Super Series.
Hope so. Got a long way to go.
Do you know what I like about it? I like the announcer.
Yeah, what's his name? DeMonte or something.
I think he's quality.
Yeah, I think Eddie Earns just signed him.
Eddie Earns for the zone. I think he's quality. Love his hair as well.
Yeah, he's good. I'll tell you what. You wouldn't want to leave him around me. I'd end up cutting that hair off. I'd have a few of them off.
Right. Okay. So last question. What can the brigade and boxing fight fans and whoever's tuning into BT Sport on the 20th of October expect? See from James Branch. Come on. And
Bring your gas masks. Bring your fire extinguisher. I'm setting it alight. I'm gonna do a boxing. I'm gonna give this geezer a boxing lesson. A masterclass.
Even if he's undefeated and he's won like 12, 15 fights.
He's getting there. It don't matter.
All right, James. Listen, thank you very much for talking to Lights Out.
Cheers.
Anything you want to add before you go?
Once again, thanks to my sponsors. Couldn't do it without them. I can't thank them enough. Plan leasing, auto trading, really helping me out massively. You know, they're helping me live. I could not do. I couldn't be where I am without them. My mum and my dad.
I'm gonna have to get a tissue out now.
Shout out to my mum and my dad. I love them so much. And my little sister Scarlett. Yeah, and everyone else around me is helping me do it. You know?
Top man. Always remember the roots, eh?
Always remember the roots.
All right. Well, keep in contact.
Yep. Good seeing you. Only a couple of weeks away now, anyway. So you'll be there.
I'll be there. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'll be at the press conference.
Yep.
So yeah, good luck, and I'll hopefully speak to you soon.
See you soon.